Hey there, lovely viewer. If you've played Factorio but you've never played Cosmoteer, it's like you've played checkers but you think chess is stupid. Factorio gives you a planet, in Cosmoteer, you are the planet. Cosmoteer skips the daily grind of getting off a planet straight to flying around the galaxy in a ship that looks like it was built by a 5-year-old. This game has a weird development story. Apparently, it started development in 2011, but was only available to a few playtesters until late last year. Then it came out for real. How I came across this gem was a friend of mine bought it for another friend of mine on their birthday, who thought it's great and told me about it, so I bought it, so here I am, and 2 days later I already have 6 hours on it. I am here to tell you about it so that you will buy it too. You see, it all comes full circle. Now subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this video. The game itself is complex and simple at the same time. It's simple because the only point is to build your best ship, which is fun for anyone with more creativity than it takes to use a sniper rifle in COD. It's complex because you have to manage crew members and make sure the design of your ship fits everything where it's supposed to be. This game has tons of freedom. Want a ship that is just a gun? Bam. Want a ship that looks like a shark? Bam. Want to steal someone else's idea and call it your own? Bam. You can do anything you want in this game. The creativity is unlimited. See, the beauty of this game is its simplicity of concept and the variety of expression. No one is not going to understand that bigger ship with bigger guns means bigger gains, and I love that. You can do anything with your ship that you want. Since aerodynamics don't exist in space because there's no air, you can make any shape of any ship and it will fly just as well as the sleekest looking piece of metal can. Now, the control scheme is a little strange and definitely unintuitive, but I skipped the tutorial, so that's on me. However, once you get used to the controls, it just works and it frees you up to build any ship you want. There are a lot of tabs and a lot of different controls, and I do consider this a bit of a bad thing. I think the devs could have put a bit more time and user friendliness than they did, but once you get used to it, it's not so bad. In this game, you start with a generic ship, some thrusters sticking out here, asymmetrical gun there. In an hour you got, well, I'm not really sure what you got. Kind of a weird looking shovel head. But in another hour you got this really cool looking battleship, and it goes kapow. Real nice, real fun. Then there are some things that aren't so nice. If your ship even gains the inkling of an enemy in the nearest light year, you will slow down from the very reasonable speed of 8 times to the jarring 1-time speed with no warning. I mean, I get the warning and why it's there, but even after slowing me down, I still have a literal full 3 minutes before I even need to think about reacting to the enemy ship. It's a bit excessive and it pulls me out of enjoying the game. Now, it would be cool if I could change the slowdown to something like 2 times or higher, but no dice as far as I know. Besides that, things move fast in this game. It's one thing after another. You feel like you're on Wall Street because if you aren't fast enough, you won't have a gun and you might get mugged. Every space station is a market as ruthless as Walmart on Black Friday, and if you need special materials for a module in your ship, good luck. Tri-steel is an especially high commodity, especially if you like railguns. And flying through open space is simultaneously the best feeling ever and the worst at the same time. It's the best because there's nothing like going to an asteroid belt at full speed, but the worst because of the constant beeping letting you know that a ship just flew within 12 parsecs of you. And the combat is intense. Ship-to-ship dogfights with lasers lasering and bullets bulleting. I figured out after a while that shooting the bridge means winning and shooting the reactor means you win, but you don't get anything out of it. Always aim for the bridge, which is also conveniently placed in the back far from your gun's reach. Darn those intelligent AI. I personally opted for the cheapest, most selfish combat style, the sniper. Instead of a ship with guns attached, make your ship the gun and shoot people from half a light year away. That's the way to do it. I am unstoppable. Until my enemy realizes I can only move at 18 meters per second. And then they proceed to literally fly circles around me. I can only turn so fast, you know. Cosmoteer takes everything I loved about Factorio and makes it that much better. If you enjoy games like Factorio or Satisfactory, then you will enjoy Cosmoteer. It's definitely a different take on the base building, economy managing simulator. This is one of the few space games that I have played that makes me feel like I am actually in space flying a spaceship and I can't even look out of the cockpit. This is because Cosmoteer gets the essentials of space gameplay right. Minimize the boring realistic stuff, maximize the high-level maintenance and actual spaceflight. You won't spend a literal hour traveling from space station to space station. The combat lasts maybe 30 seconds at most, and you either lose or win. Building and redesigning your ship takes little to no time and caters to the user by allowing you to make blueprints that you can enact all at once, saving the player time, money, and headaches. So I hope you buy the game and enjoy it, and tell me if you already own it and let me know what you think of this game. See ya!